Too many self-inflicted stuff, especially in that third quarter. And when you play a good team like UNLV, that makes it tough to recover. Like the way they battled, never have a question about that, but we got to eliminate the self-inflicted things that are costing us the last couple weeks.
Questions for Coach?
Trent, what did you see from your offense in the second half that just wasn't working out there?
I think it's that. It was, we turned the ball over down there, gave them the ball in scoring position. Just didn't protect like we normally protect, took sacks. Just stuff that shouldn't have happened that we could have control over.
You didn't see UNLV doing it differently?
Well, they're good. I mean, their pass rushers just got home. And that's, we got to be on our work all the time against a good team. We can't have those lapses, and that's what it was.
Coach, this makes 3 straight weeks now that you guys have blown a first half lead. How much is that a concern moving forward for the rest of the season right now?
You never want to blow a lead. I mean, college football, it's going to go back and forth. You're in close games, so leads are going to change when you're in close games. We just got to make sure we stay on course, which we got off course.
I know there were still some positives. The secondary at least caught my eye. I thought they did a really good job tonight holding UNLV in the passing game. Can you just speak about how some of the players that have stepped up through the injuries did tonight?
Yeah, I thought there was a lot of good plays in the back end. Exodus Ayers, true freshman who hasn't played a ton all year, stepped up and made some plays in the second half. Andre Jordan continues to make plays, which is great. So there are guys that are continuing to improve.
Coach, how big of a swing did you feel like that block punt at the end of the second quarter turned the momentum into their favor?
Yeah, I mean, it was end of half, giving them an opportunity to get a field goal and score 3. Instead of going up 4, you're only up 1 at halftime. Wasn't good. Now I did like the way they got the ball too, but we were able to get a stop and keep them out from truly capitalizing on that middle 8. But that hurt.
What did you make of Gevani's play, sort of, again, giving you guys a chance in the end there, driving down the field?
Yeah, I mean, he made the throws we need him to make. We moved the ball down the field, and we just ran out of time.
After last week at Nevada, what caught your eye about the run defense today?
I thought they were definitely more sound. There's still, we got to continue to get better, but I thought there was improvement in that area, which was good to see, and we got to keep growing that way.
Trent, with 2 minutes to go, you had scored. How much thought did you give to trying an onside kick at that point?
We thought about it, but with the warning still and having all 3, we had 4 timeouts. So we felt good about kicking it to them and getting the ball back.
Did you get a good look at that last play of the game?
I have not. I wanted to and before I came in here, but it's probably best I didn't. I'm going to guess. All right.
You guys fought back. You had a chance there in the end, but now it's 2 losses in a row. What do you guys tell your team, to keep this from snowballing?
It's just we got to learn and grow from each win and loss. There was a lot of growth, I thought, from last week. We played a really good UNLV team, but there's things we got to learn from because we could have controlled some of the stuff that went wrong tonight ourselves. And so those are the things we got to take care of is the things we can control, then we got to take care of those things.
Gevani, what did you see in the second half that didn't allow you guys to do much offensively?
First, I just have to start and just put the blame on myself. I just have to play better and just put my teams in positions to succeed. And there was just a few times where we just got behind the sticks because of first and second downs. And I point the finger at myself. I have to play better. But I just think that we just shot ourselves in the foot a few times and got behind the sticks.
You didn't see anything differently from UNLV? They tried some different things in the second half that got you guys off schedule?
No, for the most part, they still did a lot of the stuff that they did in the first half, but we saw a little bit more man coverage and things like that, but there was still a lot of carryover from the first half.
You're basically back again. You're back against the wall, got a score at the end of the 4th quarter. What did you see on that last drive down the field?
On that last drive, I just tried to give my team a shot to to put the game in overtime. So I just seen they were pressed up sometimes and they would drop deep zones. So there were smaller windows. So I just tried to give my guys a shot.
How big of a momentum swing was that? You know, the block punt at the end of the second quarter that gives them, you know, the chance to get a field goal and get right back into the game before halftime.
It was a little bit, but I mean at the same time though, we have to respond and just respond to adversity and just go out and just take one play at a time. So.
This was a rare game where your running game struggled a little bit. What were they doing to slow Hank down tonight?
I just think I'm actually not sure, to be honest. I'm actually not sure.
Last one for Gevani.
Did you get a good look at the last play? Did you think it should have been a flag on that play?
I mean, I think so, but at the end of the day, we can't control that. So, yeah.
Thanks, Gevani.
Thank you guys.
You guys had an opportunity to get back in this game, force overtime. You guys showed some fight, obviously, but 2 games now in a row that you guys lose. How do you keep this from snowballing?
Come back tomorrow, hungry. It's still a long season. We still got a lot of games to play. Can't get this compact and make it worse.
For the team, how big of a swing was that block punt at the end of the second quarter?
I don't blame it so much on the momentum swing on the block punt. I kind of blame it more on our 2-minute drive. Especially I take accountability for that. He came to me twice and I didn't get open. So I think I want to take accountability for that. We shouldn't have had to punt the ball in the first place.
Offense had some success in the first half. Third quarter got a little tougher. Did they change anything in their approach? Did you see anything different in their defense in that third quarter?
No, I think we just didn't execute. I think we're our own enemy, our worst enemy too. We just got to put drives together. We can't have short drives like that, especially against a good offense and a good team like UNLV.
Trying to seem like you guys were having trouble getting open. How tough was their coverage? How good were they?
Yeah, they're good players. They're good players.
Anything else? Thanks, Trent.
Jack, obviously it was a long wait for you guys getting ready after last week's defense at Nevada. What did you see out there defensively that you guys were able to improve upon this game?
I think effort. You know, I feel like sometimes guys think that you can just walk into a football game and win a football game just because of the name you have and what's on your chest. And I think it was a big shot in the face last week, obviously. But I think our effort, people kept battling. You know, it takes a lot when you keep getting kicked over and over again and get back up. So I'm just proud about how my guys battled tonight.
How do you feel like this team is equipped to come back from back-to-back losses?
You know, we got Coach Bray, so it's our only option is to respond. You know, you got to go tougher. Our coach always harps on the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So that just means we didn't do enough this week in preparation. And that starts with us, the older guys. You know, we got to be the standard, be the role model.
A lot of injuries, obviously, on the defensive side of the ball. A couple guys in secondary stepping up. What did you make of Andre's play today? It looked like he got a couple of hands on some balls in the second half.
No, I think, like I said, I think he battled really hard. You know, he had an accent too, true freshman. And I'm proud of those guys, you know, like, it's not always gonna look pretty at DB. Like, you can do the right thing 10 times, you do it wrong once, and everyone talks about the thing you did wrong. But in that room, man, it's awesome to watch them battle, you know, to just always respond no matter what's happening.
During the first half, the defense did a really good job at limiting UNLV offensively, really until the very end of the second quarter. But in the second half, it just felt like a 9-day difference. What did you see from UNLV on the offense that changed in the third and fourth quarters?
I don't think it was the offense, like just harping back on ourselves. I think people started getting too relaxed, not understanding that they're a really good team. Like, UNLV's a really good team, and every game is gonna be a dogfight. And if you let off the brake, that's what happens out there. But again, that starts with me. That starts with the older guys. We just got to set the standard better for the younger guys.
Do you feel like that's an issue? I mean, it's 3 weeks in a row now that Oregon State has had a lead heading into halftime, and it's been drawing. Obviously, it came through with Colorado State, but the last two not being able to finish. How much is that a concern moving forward with just a few games left?
It's a long season. I think we're gonna handle business this upcoming week. Like I said, we gotta change something, so it's a big concern, but at the same time, you can't always just bring yourself down. You gotta be able to respond, find the positive in it.
Jack, take us to that interception. I know it doesn't ultimately change the outcome of the game, but is it something that defense can build on when you guys are kind of so injury depleted and kind of just looking for a spark?
No, I think I was just in the right place at the right time. You know, shout out to the D lineman, honestly, the linebacker setting the run up. They did a great job getting into third and long, making it a pass situation. You know, and we just took advantage of what they were doing. But once again, we gotta have those game-changing moments way earlier and more consistently. That's on us. I think in the back end, we need to hold our standard up higher. You know, people are fighting. You can only ask for so much when we're letting people down. Third and long, and they're still going. We gotta get off the field.
Going back to that interception, it's like right after your offense scored. It's like, is that snowball of the offense doing their job and then you guys doing your job? Is that something you're going to take as a positive aspect of your fight going into next week?
Absolutely. You know, we got to feed off each other's energy, but at the same time, it's like you said, they did something well, we did something well. We got to be able to do things well when they're not. We got to be able to hold each other up. I think when offense gets stopped, it's the defense's job to go put the fire out when the turnover happens. I think when the defense is struggling, the offense just has to keep battling, keep scoring for us, keep us in the fight.
We got time for two more.
How big of a momentum swing was that block punt? Obviously, you guys are off the field. You're thinking the offense is either going to go down and score before the half or at least waste the clock out. Then they block the punt and they get the ball in their territory, or your territory rather. How big was of a momentum swing was that block punt?
Something like that, yeah, it's a big momentum swing, but I think that's what's so exciting about football. When you play defense, you get to go out there again. Like, I want to be on the field as much as I can, and like, the fact that happens and be able to go out there, we need to be able to kill that momentum. There's nothing like it. And yeah, it's a momentum swing. It helped them in the end, but we need to be able to handle that and put the fire out.
It's been a long run back for Alton Julie, and I'm just wondering, what would that mean to you guys to have him out there today playing for the first time in quite a while?
I'm pretty sure everyone was super excited to see him. Me personally, I got a great relationship with AJ. That's my guy. My freshman year was the year before he got hurt. Oh my gosh, the man's like a legend here. Kid you not. But it was so awesome to get to play with like one of my role models throughout my career here. And no, I was super proud of him. He went in, he did his job. And it was so great to see Seven back out there.
Thanks, Jack.
Thank you guys.